What's up, investors? What up, traders? Ken here from the Dyslexicinestor, and we are currently looking at the S&P 500 index futures market. This is on Sunday night at 9:07 p.m. the 15th, and we're looking at basically limit down hold again of well over 5% down. So basically what this means is, if you can recall, on Friday President Trump made a speech at the White House granting a lot of access to testing and other various things, that had a lot of companies on there, and babbled on about Google doing this and blah 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 blah. That being said, whatever is, we had a huge run up. Basically, I think the press conference started a little bit past here, so we looked at maybe it was like a nice 6 or 7% gain. Yeah, about a 6% up tick from that press conference, but basically we just have lost that. That's just that's been erased so far in the futures market. These little dotted white lines is basically trading has halted. You can see here on the very top the bid and ask have not moved. It's basically just limit down, and the VIX has not reached its all-time high yet for this overall occasion. But if we pump this out just to the daily chart, let that load for a second, you basically see that we've hit, basically the high was the 65 limit here, and once we get this information to load, yep, so the 65 is the high. We're currently looking at around 61.82, so we're basically up another 15% in the VIX. For the overall, that again, that's the fear gauge. And if we pump this out to a weekly chart, of course that's going to be the highest on the weekly chart, but once you pump it out to the top monthly chart, so each candlestick equals a month, you'll see a pretty scary story. Here it is. So if this is 15 years, each of these ticks, or each of these ticks or sticks, there's a month. So basically the all-time high is 69.4 in the overall VIX market, and we hit the 65 just the other day due to the massive amount of selling. A lot of people's perception is that we're going to be heading into a recession, aka a bear market, aka down market, aka breaking the trend, aka not a bull market kind of scenario. So what does that mean come Monday? Come Monday, again, like, we could have fantastic news coming out the next couple days. I have a feeling that Monday morning is going to be probably down, most likely. That's what's indicated by the futures right now, so I'm not going to guesstimate. I'm just telling you it's going to most likely be down. So again, if we just do a little bit of quick of a hindsight, we're just going to see how far we've fallen. We've fallen about 35% now. 30% now, sorry. 30. My guesstimate is we're going to be falling maybe 5% lower of what we saw the previous low. Maybe just to kind of flush out some weak hands. So that's basically just what happened today, or the markets today. Of just, hey, if people bought in on Friday, they're going to feel the pain come on Monday. If they think this issue's over. That was kind of a bloatware of storytelling, and seeing what's going to happen is there hasn't been really too much policy on what's going to help Dale down at the barber shop to help him not have customers coming to his shop, or what's going to understand the payroll stuff and different things like that. Is without getting too political, it's like there hasn't been anything forefront to kind of drive anything low or positive to go higher, and anything positive in the sense of easing people's minds. I'm pretty sure you saw it all over Instagram and social media everywhere about just everyone hoarding toilet paper, beer, or whatever. People selling toilet paper out of their cars for $5 a roll, and you saw all that stuff, that hysteria. The guy who bought like 11,000 Purell bottles, and now he's having a hard time selling it because, yeah. So that being said, like, I'm not going to predict where the market can go. I just have a sense that it's might go lower. So if you look here on the monthly chart, you saw this is 0809 over here in this region. We are near the testing of the lows of the 2018 low. But that being said, that's not far off. Like, I don't like to use the word feeling, but I can feel that the overall market just wants to break that for some reason, to kind of to flush out more weak hands, to kind of really I believe the market always does what everyone doesn't expect. So if everyone expects the market's going to be lower on Monday, it might just be up. It might just go up for no apparent reason, and the skepticism is just that is when the people get trapped, or they buy into the hysteria. So it has to break the 20, basically like a 23.75 level for me. 25.75 and potentially go lower, and that's when I will be starting to add majority stakes into my positions. I don't know if that's going to happen in a week. I don't know if it's going to happen in 2 weeks or whatsoever. It's just going to happen. I know. I don't see us hitting all-time highs anytime soon. That's for random of a doubt. Like, there's going to be a lot of stuff that needs to happen before we rally onto all-time highs. So we're looking at the S&P 500. I want to bring up the NASDAQ. So we're looking at the NASDAQ future, and again, this thing has been hit hard as well. Again, let's pump this to this little simple blue chart. So basically, this is on a monthly chart again. So we're doing from the high just to the low, and I gotta zoom this down a little bit. Here we go. Yeah, we're throwing again 30%, but we haven't really sold. I'm doing air quotes right now. Sold off like this. We could easily touch the 6,000 level. I have a feeling we can drop another 1,000 points past maybe 6,500. I'm going to be putting out just a better understanding of what's going on. I'm going to basically put that there. I have a feeling we can easily probably come back and touch that with over the next coming week or so, unless there hasn't been a catalyst to kind of push things higher. And if this thing closes below this red line, so if it closes basically under 6,600, I'm going to be full bearish and literally have to most likely liquidate a lot of positions that I could think could turn a profit in the next year or so. Majority of my holdings, as a lot of people know, my portfolio are 5+ years out, so those will just be held tight. But I do some options tradings within a couple months, a year, and so forth, and those were the positions I would be rolling out and just getting out of to kind of mitigate some of this market risk. But as of right now, it's not looking too shabby for us long haul bulls here. That looks like it's going to be the limit down Monday, and we'll see what happens from there. Guys, if you have any questions, please put them in the comments down below. I'm actually going to post up my email if you want to email me, the Dyslexic Investor, and I'll try to respond to you that way. If you don't want to see your comment on the YouTube video, just kind of be a little more discreet. If you have, I'm not going to give you advice on what positions to buy and things like that, but I can give you some overall understanding of what might be going on in the market and kind of give you some ease of mind of like, hey, everyone's feeling the pain right now. A lot of people are down. We will get through this. Everything's going to be a-okay. Just hang tight. All right, guys. Ken from the Dyslexic Investor, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace.